turbo is gonna come off. Right now it's just cooling down, letting oil circulate through the turbo. I've been doing that, that's how I usually do, but sometimes even prior to the rebuild, I would pull into a parking spot and like let it idle for about like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, but this is a new turbo. Every time since I put it on, I have been letting it cool down. So, oh my god, this FOB button is so easy to push. I don't know, you guys probably deal with the same thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and loosen everything. Not sure if you guys can see this. This is my upper V-band and it's a bunch of black soot right there. And you know, as I rotate, there's not as much, so I'm wondering if my two V-bands, the male and female, were maybe not compressed fully because this V-band might be shit. So what I'm gonna do is change this V-band. You can see there's like a little bit of an oval on the bottom. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the V-band because I've taken it off so many times. But I'm still gonna go ahead and take off the rest of that, and I've been doing all my video and with my GoPro Hero Black 5. So if you guys want any of this camera equipment or anything used in this video, like the Precision ball bearing 6062, the V-band clamps, the GoPro, the Sony a6300, let me know what you guys need in the comments. So I got the drain tube nice and loose. The gasket shot, but I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these compressor locking flanges, I guess we can call them, and bolts. So there's 2, 4, 6 of them. You guys can see a little bit of soot right there. I don't know, and then you can see some oil right here. Let's see if I can show you. A little bit of oil residue, and then that soot. Alright, got the compressor housing off. I just showed you guys on the GoPro that I have a little bit of soot right there. I figured I'd show you guys on my a6300. That's the bottom of the turbo. There's a little bit of oil residue left over, like I showed you guys. Nothing seems to be wrong. Try to get this in the sunlight. Didn't seem to have any scraping. Let's go ahead and look at the turbo compressor wheel. So there's really no like wear that I see. My curiosity. Maybe that's what I hear. I don't know. I guess since I have the oil drain off, the charge pipe, the compressor wheel, now I can go ahead and loosen the bolts to the cartridge to the side of the turbine housing. Now there's 4 bolts, and I do have another gasket. I might go ahead and take the whole thing off, that way I can go inspect everything, even the downpipe, because I think I have an exhaust leak somewhere, and I might as well go ahead and, you know, check. But I also have a new OEM gasket sitting right there if I need to go ahead and replace it. But I think since I haven't messed with that and I only messed with the turbo, it's either the gasket to the 4-bolt flange turbine housing, or it's the bolts going to the cartridge and turbine manifold housing. This thing. Other than that, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and tackle it and take off the cartridge. The downpipe is off. This is my makeshift downpipe that somebody made. Now, I didn't take this V-band clamp off, but I did notice this. If you guys see that rust, I'm wondering if it's leaking from there. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble it and maybe even flip the flex pipe, but that's still on there. I gotta loosen the 4 bolts to this adapter. Also gotta loosen these 4 nuts, and then I can go ahead and take it all off and then take this adapter fully off. I just gotta loosen a nut on there, that way I can get them off. I don't want to be doing it on the ground and messing anything up on the turbo. Now that I have it out, I haven't loosened all of these yet, but I have loosened all of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure, you know, everything looks good on this end. Now, if you guys can see this goo, that's the goo that they put as their marking. And that you want to make sure that doesn't move, so that's why I put that bent 14mm open end and closed end on there when I put the adapter from my feed. So it goes feed, adapter, and then this fitting on the top of the cartridge. Now what I'm trying to do essentially is see if there's any wear marks or anything. Like, we checked on the compressor housing, we checked on the compressor wheel, doesn't seem like anything is out of the ordinary. PTE, this is a precision wheel. Now there's a little bit of black residue. There's the O-ring that they supplied. Nothing seems to be wrong with that stuff. Now I'm not gonna go ahead yet and put it on that side until I have some cushion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some cushion and we'll be right back. Inside here it doesn't look that bad either. I know you guys can't really see, but yeah, nothing seems to be wrong. And there's a little bit of PB blaster going in between, because I did put them on the bolts to the cartridge and the adapter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the cartridge off. Here we are. All the bolts in order
on how they were taken out. That is the cartridge, you guys. About to come out. But I'm gonna put another towel down. Try blocking the sun so you guys get the best picture of what's going on. And essentially, like, it was right here. Doesn't seem to have any wear. I don't see any issues. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it back up and use Loctite on certain spots, make sure it's tight, cause yeah, I don't want anything happening. I gotta go. So there is my downpipe again, just like that, you guys. My turbo's back off. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm just gonna end the video because I showed you guys how I took it off and what I found, and really didn't find much. Just gotta go ahead and put it all back together. I gotta go and replace that gasket. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video more or less because I didn't find anything. Hopefully you guys like this video. Thanks for tuning in and staying till the end if you're watching right now. Smash that like button, comment down below. Let me know if you guys ever had a rebuild from Precision on their Gen 2 ball bearing. I'm a little curious if this is something that's happened before, but I don't know if I've fixed it until I'm done. But yeah, this downpipe from here with my 2 wideband and upstream oxygen sensor, this whole thing needs to be replaced. Hopefully use less V-bands in my exhaust. Since I got the MPX from Chris 509 Firecracker. Dude, Chris, man, I am so glad I met you in Washington. So appreciate it, dude. 110%, everything you did for me. And Joshua, it was cool to meet you, dude. Chris, if you didn't introduce me, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I like, is the fact that I'm bringing the community together. Even though there's some people that don't know one another, I'm trying to bring them together. So if you guys are joining in for the first time, name's Skittle Fabs. I'm an SRT4 creator. Used to own a Neon. Well, used to own a Caliber SRT4. Now I only own the Neon SRT4. But I do like the Calibers, but just don't mess with them anymore. But yo, until next time, guys, be easy and stay tuned. Peace.